In this video, I will be talking about the Three Kingdoms period of China, focusing on the many talented heroes of that time. Cao Hong served the Wei Kingdom for 3 generations, first for his second cousin Cao Tao, then his son Cao Pi, and then his son Cao Rui. In the year 190, the anti-Dongzhuo alliance was formed, and Cao Hong took this opportunity to join Cao Cao in battle. They faced off against Xu Rong's unit and were defeated. Cao Cao lost his horse in the fray, and was forced to flee on foot. Cao Hong offered his own horse to him, stating, "The world can do without Cao Hong, it cannot do without you." They travelled on for a while, and soon found themselves stuck, unable to cross a river. Cao Hong risked swimming across to find a boat so Cao Cao could safely cross, which he succeeded in doing. After the coalition failed, Cao Hong rallied 1,000 men to the Tao banner. He then visited an inspector he knew who gave him 2,000 more. Finally, he sought out an administrator who gifted him another 1,000. He then took his 4,000 men to meet up with Cao Cao and served the Wei dynasty until his death in 232. Cao Hong earned deeds in the year 194 when 2 Wei officers, Zhang Miao and Chen Gong, defected their region to a neighbouring warlord, Lu Bu. Cao Hong instinctively marched soldiers to retake the grain storehouses within those counties in order to feed Cao Cao's main army. Soon after this, Cao Cao met Lu Bu at Puyang and scored a victory, claiming all of Lu Bu's lands. A couple years later, Cao Hong was sent to retrieve the emperor for Cao Cao, but was prevented by a man named Dong Cheng. Dong Cheng, who had served the late Dongzhuo, was currently infighting with the White Wave Bandits leader Yang Feng, who had recently protected the emperor from Guo Si and Li Jue, old officers of Dongzhuo. Cao Hong supported Dong Cheng's political position until Cao Cao's main force arrived 2 months later to escort the emperor back to his city Xuchang, which became the new capital. Cao Hong felt the pull of corruption as some of his retainers were arrested by the prefect of Zhu County, Man Chong. Cao Hong wrote to Man Chong to beg for their release, but was declined. Hong then spoke to Cao Cao of the incident, who went on to summon the official dealing with the matter. Man Chong feared the criminals would escape justice and executed them immediately. When Cao Cao learned of this, he was impressed by Man Chong's ability to uphold strict discipline, as he rhetorically asked, "Isn't this what an office holder should do?" In 197, Cao Cao was ambushed by Zhang Shu after he feigned surrender. This conflict cost Cao Cao family members and his personal bodyguard, Dian Wei. Cao Hong was tasked with retaking the regions that had surrendered to Zhang Shu but failed, and was pushed back to a position and forced to withstand multiple attacks before escaping. In 200, the Yuan clan and Cao Cao met at the Battle of Guan. An old childhood friend of Cao Cao named Zhu Yu defected to Cao's side. He disclosed the whereabouts of the Yuan supply depot, so Cao Cao personally led a unit of 5,000 cavalry launching a fire attack on the defending officer Shun Yu Kuang, who was took off guard and killed in battle. Yuan's counter-attack ordered his officers Zhang He and Gao Lan to attack the Wei main camp. The pair were already reluctant to fight for the less capable leader and instead burned their own camps before surrendering at Cao Cao's. Cao Hong was suspicious of the pair initially, but was eventually convinced of their loyalty by Zhu Yu. Although not much information is available over the next few years, we know Cao Hong served on the southern border of the Wei Kingdom and was involved in a campaign against Liu Biao, the governing warlord of Jing province. He contributed to many battles and earned himself 2 promotions from them. Fast forward to the year 217, where Cao Cao prepared for a campaign into Liu Bei's lands in Hanzhong. Zhang Fei, Ma Chao and Wu Ban were sent to defensive positions by the Shu forces, whilst Cao Cao sent Cao Hong and a younger distant relative of the clan, Cao Zhu, to engage. Cao Cao had told Cao Zhu, "Although you are advisor by rank, you are actually the commander in reality." Cao Hong received his orders and freely delegated the role of commander to Cao Zhu. Hong followed his orders well, which led to the death of Wu Ban and forced Zhang Fei into retreat. Cao Hong got carried away at the celebrations that evening and hired prostitutes to dance on drums for entertainment. An unimpressed official of Cao Cao stormed out, so a panicked Cao Hong cancelled the event and called the official back to his seat. 3 years later, in 220, Cao Cao passed away. His son Cao Pi inherited the dynasty and officially ushered in the state of Tao Wei by claiming the emperor's throne for himself. Cao Pi rewarded Hong for his loyal career to the Tao clan with promotions and 1,000 taxable households. Cao Hong's stingy attitude towards finance meant he had amassed a small fortune already at this point in his life. Before his passing, Cao Cao had introduced financial reports to be done on officials, including his own. Cao Cao was shocked when he learnt Cao Hong's personal wealth was the same as his. Throughout their careers, Cao Pi had twice asked Cao Hong for favours. First he wanted a loan, but was denied. Next, when Pi was declared heir, he asked for 100 silk rolls, and again he was denied. On another occasion, Cao Hong was present at a banquet where Tongjian, Cao Cao's adopted son, was characterized and mocked in a play. Both Cao Pi and Tongjian remembered these events, and so wanted revenge on Cao Hong. Once again, Hong's subordinates were arrested for crimes, so Cao Pi used this as a means to punish Cao Hong, by having him locked up and removing his titles. Cao Pi's mother, Empress Dowager Bian, stepped in, reminding her son of Cao Hong's past deeds, how he had saved Cao Cao against Zhu Rong, and if it were not for him, none of them would be where they are today. Empress Bian also threatened Pi's wife, Guo Nu Wang, with removing her titles if Cao Hong wasn't released. Cao Pi eventually submitted after his wife pleaded with him enough times. Once he learnt he was pardoned, Cao Hong vowed to live the rest of his life behind the walls of his house. In 226, Cao Pi died, and his son Cao Rui succeeded him. Some people had grown upset that Cao Hong was still living as a recluse, so Cao Rui restored his titles to him. Cao Hong became happier and lived peacefully for the next 6 years until he eventually passed away. Cao Hong's early deeds led to a successful career, enabling his sons and daughters the opportunities to also live fulfilled lives. If you enjoyed my video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.